Hello and welcome to another episode of whatever I do. I have a few things to go over today. I did get some gifts for Christmas, which I'd like to go over. The first thing I got from my daughter was this Juno Beach copper round, 6th of June 1944. It's pretty cool. Got some battle scene here. Utah, Omaha, gold, Juno, and sword. Those were the D-Day beaches, I guess. Yeah, so I got this. I think that's pretty cool. I kind of hope that she gets me a copper round every year because it's neat. You know, it's not something that I usually buy. I don't really buy copper rounds, but they're fun. Nice to play with, you know. Anyway, the striking is pretty good. So, that's the first one. I like that. Next thing I got, it's a little bit big, but I got this from my good buddy Mark, the Unknown Soldier Toonie, which I will leave in the thingamabobber here because it's pretty cool. We got the front and we got the back with good old Chucky. Alright, so we got that. That's cool. That was a nice, unexpectedly thoughtful gift from my buddy. And then another cool thing is this same buddy. He does some work in South Africa, and he has a buddy in South Africa who has become my buddy on chat. And he got me some South African coins, or he sent me some South African coins, and I've had a few South African coins in the past, but these are cool. I think South Africa has quite a nice minting heritage, to be honest. If you look at their coins on Numista, they have quite a good selection of commemoratives and yeah. And I'll show you some here. So here's the one with a B, and then this one for 10 cents had a flower. What are the years? 2019 and 2024. That's cool. Next up, we've got these 1 rand coins. This one's got some, I don't know, some sort of thorny plant. I wonder if you can eat them. I don't know. I'll have to do a little bit of research on that. And this one, 2018, this 1 rand has I don't know, a gazelle? A deer? Who knows? It's one of those mysteries. What did I do with the other one? Oh yeah, this is the one with the, not sure if they're edible or not. 2024. Next up, we've got a Duge rand, a 2 rand, with a hands up. Nice. That looks cool. What does that say? Freedom of religion. Very cool. I like that a lot. 2019. Yeah, that's pretty neat, eh? Does that fix the focus? Not really. Here's another 2 rand. This one is environmental rights. Cool. Look at that delicious fish there. They've only left one. Well, not they. We, collectively. Oh, here's another 2 rand with a, what's that? Antelope? Is that an antelope? Not sure. 2004. Okay. So you see there's some variations in the 2 rand. Here's another 2 rand. This one is freedom and security of the person. Well, I agree with that. There's a mother and child walking through a field. It's very nice. I like the headdress there. Very cool. This is a 2020. Neato. That's another 2 rand. There's another 2 rand. What's this one? 100-year anniversary of the Union buildings. Cool. 2014. What's the next one up here? Oh, another 2 rand. Oh, it's another 100 years. 2014. We got, okay. Ooh, what's this guy? I like the little ones. 20 cents. I've got more of these flowers. I'm just going to go out. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that's a cauliflower or a South African grasslands thistle. What year is that bad boy? 2019. What's this guy? Got a 50 cent. And on there, I don't know what that is. They really like the obscure vegetation on their coins, don't they? 2010, the year of the obscure vegetation. I'm going to say that that's an exploding rolling hill thistle. Yeah. And then last but not least, the biggin, the 5 rand. Now this is something that can still probably buy something. I'm going to say, I don't know. I just get the feeling. But that's a nice, I like that. It's a nice bi-curious coin. Oh, we've got a nice edge here. What does that say? SAR BR5, 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 SAR BR5. It just keeps going on forever. And the other side, 2012. Umzanisti, Africa, in Africa. Okay. Very cool. Okay, so I got all those, which I thought was very nice. So I have now a new appreciation for South African coins, and obviously from here on out, every time my buddy goes to South Africa, that other guy, Adam, well, he's going to have to, pony up. He's started a fad. Okay, next up, I've been doing quite a bit of coin roll hunting. But as I've said, I did get a couple of really unique pieces. This is one of these rare 15-cent pieces. Yeah, it's a 2014/2011. I got one of those. Well, actually, I didn't get one. I got not one, but two 15-cent pieces. Now, this one is this side wasn't stamped with a date, and this one wasn't stamped with a date. So I'm thinking this one was an error. This is an error one. So I got a couple of those coin roll hunting, and yeah, those were the highlights, if you can believe that. Okay, next. I did a few boxes of nickels. Now this is something that apparently is a thing. This 1960, right? And then 1960. All right. Take a good look. All right, 1960. And then what's this one? Oh, that's not 1960. And then there's this one, 1960. Okay. So we've got these 1960s. Now let me pause up real quick. Now, if we look at 1960 here, we see that in 1960 there's also a bald beaver. And if we go up to the image here, it doesn't really, I mean, listen, I love this book, but come on, guys, like, this doesn't really help me. Anyway, I did look on the net, and I'll put up a picture later if I have the energy, but these all seem to be bald. Yeah. So, like, it doesn't appear to just be wear, you know what I mean? Because they're all sort of. I mean, this one is less, right? I don't know. It's hard, but you see, it's not that, like, there's fur, right? Okay, so that one. But if you look at like this one, there's not a lot of fur. So I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking that these two are bald beavers, and this one is not. Right? Like if we let's open up this bad boy. Oh, why are we upside down for some reason? That's weird. How do I fix that? Well, how do I, let's see here. Oh, I don't know. Configure video. I'm always doing this stuff when okay, anyway, it doesn't really matter right now. Okay, anyway, you can see, like, it still looks a bit bald, right? So I'm keeping all three because I just don't know. So they're going into my tube of nickels. All right, so there, and then the other one I got. Oh, we can turn this useless thing off right now. The other cool one I got, just because it's in pretty nice condition. There's no varieties, or I don't need it in my book, but it's just nice. So I'll probably keep it. I just think it's a nice look in 1940. Yeah, I like nickels. I like beavers. I respect beavers. And then here is another 2000p, which I seem to find quite often. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess like $3, but who's gonna buy this off me? No one. But for some reason, I keep that one just simply because. Simply because. Yeah, just simply because. Okay, let's move on to. Oh, I've got a couple more nickels hanging around over here. So let's finish these. Oh no, this isn't a nickel. I found a one taka. And I really think that this is actually a beautiful coin. I like it quite a lot. It's a one taka. We've got this handsome gentleman with a very proud mustache. 2010 Bangladesh. One taka. Taka Malaka. It's a nice coin. Anyway, this is a coin roll hunting special edition. And then this is a 1973, which I think is a low mint. And I kept it just because it's in relatively nice shape. I've got there's a little bit of a cut there, but yeah. What is it about 1973? Is 1973? What do we got? Let's check the book real quick. 1973 is simply a low mintage, really. Well, no, there's nothing about it. I think I kept this just simply because it dazzles. Or I could have just left it in here by accident. Who knows? I'll probably stare at it for a hot minute and then put it back to be rolled. Okay, what's next? Okay, I did do a few boxes of dimes. Well, hang on. Yeah, no, never mind. We'll do that next time. Okay, for dimes, I don't have a lot of luck with dimes. But I did keep this 2019, because it is, I don't know, it just has a nice, just a nice hue. Yeah, it's just different. I don't know. It has like a grain on it, and I quite like it. It's a tarnish, I guess, that's starting to form. And so, yeah, I'm going to probably hang on to this one because I like it. Next up, why did I keep this one? Okay, folks, this one is, I don't know what to say. It's a 2007. Now, this thing, honestly, I don't know how to flip it around. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Transform. Rotate. Boom. There we go. Let's see here. So I want to zoom in. Why can't I zoom in? Stupid thing. So yeah, I don't know what to say. All right, like I want to say that the 7, it's not the curved 7, okay? It's not. But if you look, I think there's a die error, like a chip or something. Because I don't really think that that's damage, but I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Can't be sure. But I'm always on the lookout for that curved 7, and well, when you see something like that, you're like, whoa, whoa, hichapopopo, you know? And yeah, okay, so let's get on to pennies. All right, pennies. I've been finding, odds and ends here and there. Now, this is a 1953. I believe in 1953 we're talking about shoulder folds and no shoulder folds, okay? I believe that's what we're talking about in 1953. Look at the young lady. So let's check out 1953. Yes. So here we go. This is apparently the 1953. We'll go back to this, and we'll see here. We've got the day, and you see in the book 1953 shoulder fold. 1953 shoulder fold. It's $25 in mint state 60. So I'm kind of thinking that this one is the shoulder fold. Yeah, you can sort of see the shoulder fold. So, I mean, look, this is not in the bestest of condition, but that's still pretty cool, no? I think that's kind of neat. So yeah, I'm going to keep that bad boy. What else did we get here? Oh, let's take that off for now. This one, oh yeah, okay. The 2006s. I mean, this is, I'm always getting flabbergasted by the 2006s. So this is a 2006 logo, okay? Uncrowned logo. Here is a 2006 uncrowned, no logo. What's this one? Oh, another 1953. I don't believe that this one is a shoulder fold. Let's see. I can't remember. Oh, I think this one is too. So yeah, I think I might have found two. So yeah, anyway, that's kind of neat, right? Times two. So anyway, we've got these the pennies. Now, for some reason, one of them. Hang on, let me pause and find the page. Okay, so here we go. This is a 2006 no logo magnetic. Okay, 2006 no logo magnetic. This is a 2006 mint logo magnetic. So this 2006 magnetic no mint logo in, MS63 red is $125, which, of course, I think that's kind of ridiculous. Okay, I don't know if that's true. And then this one is the 2006 logo magnetic, right, with the logo. And this one is only worth $1.50 MS63 red, so this one is useless. But this one is potentially worth $1. I'm keeping that one. All right. Okay, next up, we've got, well, we might as well leave this out. We've got quarters. So first up, we'll just get them out of the way. I got a box of quarters yesterday. I can't really read this for some reason. 1968. Yeah, 1968. And a 1960 in fairly nice condition. I probably have to check it against my other 1960. But yeah, it's a nice looking coin. Not sure what they're worth silver price now, but yeah, it's always nice to have a couple silvers to pad the losses on the coin roll hunting. All right, well, we're going to get into quarters. I've been lucky enough to be able to do a fair number of boxes, but I've been not lucky very much at all. I did find this really nice Nova Scotia. It's my kind of dream that the Mint does a series of coins, commemorative coins, all about Oak Island. I think Oak Island is an underserved historical object of curiosity for Canada. Treasure aside, I think a lot more research and archaeology needs to be done there, so that we could hopefully tell the full story of what happened there, because it's really interesting. I don't care about the treasure, but certainly a place I'd like to visit. But yeah, the Nova Scotia coin, I kept this one just because it's in pretty decent condition, and well, it's nice. It'll just go into the emergency pile, really, in case I ever need a coin. Next up, another one that I'll just keep for a little while is we got this Peregrine Falcon. Pretty decent shape. It's one in a threesome, and they're all pretty cool. Yeah, I think these are fun to collect for the kids. I like that Canada does stuff like this. Next up is actually one of my favorite Canadian commemoratives, is the double poppy. I just think this is one of the most beautiful coins that Canada has put out. I really like it a lot. So I usually hang on to the ones that I find that are in nice shape. Yeah, so it's just a nice coin. I hope when people see them, they say, "Hey, that's cool." And then the lest we forget really happens, right? Got another beautiful one with a crowd holding out the Canadian flag. That's the colorized version. Very nice. There's a little bit of a printing problem, I think, but still, I don't see these often. I mean, you can understand why these are not easy to find in a box, because who isn't gonna pick this out if they notice it? It's a coin to keep. But I'll put it back out there. I've got a whole bunch, like other people, to get some nice coins. I got a pretty filthy Cindy Klassen. I'll be perfectly honest, folks. I have absolutely no idea who this is. And if it weren't for the coin, I'd have no idea that they even skate. It looks like this coin has seen better days. I probably won't keep it, to be perfectly honest. Let someone else find it. Next up, what do we got here? Oh, we've got a couple of in nice condition, low mintage 1983s. This one's in very nice shape. This one has a little schmutz between the denticles. We gotta come up with some sort of coin flossing mechanism, right? And yeah, I mean, it's a circulation coin, but still looks nice and shiny. So I kept that. What else do I have to offer? Oh yeah, 1978. So in this 1978, I believe that we have a situation of, well, I can't remember, but I seem to have thought that one of these was small denticles. I can't remember. Anyway, for some reason I've kept two 1978 aside, and I'm assuming that that's just large, small denticles. So probably won't keep these. Don't care about that sort of thing. All right, next up. I've been pretty lucky with the color hockeys. And so we've got this one. Yeah, which is that style. I always forget. I think this is not the rare one. I think that's the raised 2, I believe. And then we have another raised 2. Yeah. And then we have another raised. Oh, maybe this one is the rare one. Yeah, I have a feeling that this is the rare one. Okay. And this one is, the same. No, maybe this is the incused. Where's something like that? Incused. So I've got 3 incused and 1 raised. Is that what are you picking up what I'm putting down? I think that's what we've got here. Yeah, this is the raised. Razoroo. I mean, I could stick it in this guy, but uh-oh. He stopped working. My camera thing doesn't. It's the connector is kind of screwed up, so now it's just not even working at all. Anyway, so there we go. So that's it. This is the sort of the year-end recap of the various coins that I have been finding. And yeah, so out of everything, I did get these 2 silvers. I did manage to fill a hole in my US penny, but it was just a boring one, like a 1983 or something, like a Denver. Nothing fancy. Anyway, folks, I hope everyone had a wonderful holidays, and I hope you're gonna have a nice New Year. Yeah, I'm a bit cash strapped. I usually do coin roll hunting and watch podcasts and stuff. So I don't really do the coin roll hunting on camera, but I try to keep up with the coin roll hunting. But yeah, I don't really buy coins. I don't have the money for that sort of thing. I used to do some auctions and stuff to try and find just eclectic, unique stuff, but I find that there's just a lot more people out there willing to spend a lot more money on a chance than me. And so I don't really get as captivating as stuff as I would like. But anyway, take care. Happy New Year. And we'll see you next year.